Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. I'm gonna check again. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Check again. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Check again. All right. All right. So before I get started, as usual, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakak, and double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, doing the same and teaching the same, will be at in the earth. All right. I don't necessarily got a title for this quick lesson, but it's a Passover, sit down / live. All right. And yeah, the Passover starts tonight. Okay. And and not only that, you got the blood moon. The blood moon, it starts tonight, and it's gonna go into March 14 as well. All right, and also, you got the government shutdown. Okay, so we're gonna see what befalls that. Okay, is it gonna actually go down on the 14th, March 14th? That's the date. The government shutdown is supposed to happen. Okay, so we're gonna see if it happened or not. It's not a matter of if, but when. Okay, so we understand this society will collapse very soon. Okay, and this very well could be the last Passover. So I'm about to go over the significance of this Passover. All right. So I'm gonna start off with this First Corinthians 11 and 24. All right, and I might get it in the NLT. It says, "And when he had given thanks," well, let me start up. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get it in the NLT. Bear with me. All right. So this First Corinthians 11, and I'm gonna start at all right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get in the KJV because it looks like they might go off right here. Let me see. Bear with me. All right. So this First Corinthians chapter 11, and I'm gonna start at no, I'm gonna just get straight to the point. All right. I'm gonna get straight to it. So this First Corinthians 11 and 24 on down, it says, "And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, 'Take it, this is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me.'" Okay, and that's the point I want. All right, we keep the Passover to remember the great sacrifice Yahawashi did for us. All right, being that lamb without blemish. All right, and taking away our sins. Okay, because the penalty of breaking the covenant with Yahawah was death with us Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay. But Yahawashi brought us back, to Yahawah. All right, he brought us back with his blood. Okay. All right. So it says, verse 25. After the same manner, also he took the cup when he had supped, and saying this cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. Okay, so once again we keep the Passover in remembrance of our the Exodus coming out of Egypt, that great deliverance, by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi out of ancient Egypt. Okay, and also in remembrance of the great sacrifice that Yahawashi did for us. Okay, all right. Now in these last days, Yahawashi's blood is only going to cover his elect. All right, Now we understand the scriptures tell us that, all Israel is saved, but 2/3 they're gonna be brought back in the kingdom of heaven through sex. So 2/3 they're gonna die on this side. All right, they're not gonna take advantage of this grace period. All right, that we in. So the Lord, that grace period is only for the Lord's elect in these times. Okay, and Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. All right. And the Passover is a solemn assembly, a serious assembly. All right. So let me go back. And I didn't get all the precepts I wanted, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna keep it short. All right. So this first 1 Corinthians 5:7-8, it says, "Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach Yahawashi, our Passover is sacrificed for us." Right. Okay. And that's the whole point when you come into this truth. And that's one of the prayers that King David prayed for, that the Lord cleanse his spirit. All right. So when you come into this truth, from start to finish, it's a whole purging process. Okay. You're supposed to be going from that old man to that new man, renewed through the spirit, transformed and renewed in the spirit of your mind. All right. To be like-minded. All right. With Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right. So this is like a test run, us being in captivity, and the Lord getting our minds prepared to be kings, judges, and priests. All right. So that's a huge jump. All right. That's a huge jump. That's greater than just going from poor to rich. All right. The Lord is not only going to just take us from poor to rich, but you're going to go from poor, all right, being in captivity in a lower state, to being on other planets, okay, being an immortal, all right, having spiritual power, okay. So that's why the Lord is getting our mind ready for that, okay. And having slaves in the kingdom of heaven, that's prophecy, okay. So the Lord getting our mind ready for all of that, okay. So from start to finish, that's why Elder Apostle Gabar always say, patience means to suffer. Okay, so as soon as you come into this truth, it's a whole cleansing process that you're going through. All right, a whole purging process. All right. So let me and also that sifter is going around too. Okay, that sifter. Meaning, every when the Passover comes, major things happen, and one of those major things is, brothers fall out the truth, or couple brothers, may fall out the truth, or get tired. All right, lose faith. All right, and we don't want that to happen, to us. All right. So let me get this next precept. This is Ezekiel. I'm going to get it in the NOT. Ezekiel 9:4. All right. And they're not in order or anything, but they all on point. All right. So this is Ezekiel 9:4. All right. And it says, let me see if I want to start up. No, I'm going to start here. All right. I'm going to start here. So this is Ezekiel 9:4. He said to him, "Walk through the streets of Jerusalem and put a mark on the foreheads of all who weep and sigh because of the detestable sins being committed in their city." All right. And this mark is spiritual. All right, which I'm gonna if I got time, I'm gonna go into that blue letter on that word mark. Okay, so that mark is a mark of exemption. Okay, it's not a physical mark that the elect is gonna have. All right, you're not just gonna see the Hebrew, the name of the Most High written on all of the elect heads, literally. All right, that mark is a mark of exemption. Okay, and the elect, the hopeful elect, they're gonna have this truth. They're gonna have the 100% truth. All right, and the correct doctrine. Okay, and Lord willing, I'm of that elect number. All right, so it says, verse 5. Then I heard the Lord Yahawah say to the other men, follow him through the city, and these men are angels. All right, these men, these reapers are angels. All right, so they putting that mark of exemption on the Lord's elect. All right, and they're not gonna, when the angels start really tearing ass, all right, those spirits of vengeance or demons, the Lord gonna let off millions of demons on this earth so they can make prophecy come to pass. All right, make sure Jacob's trouble come to pass. Okay, World War III. All right, so it says, all right, then I heard the Lord Yahawah say to the other men, follow him through the city and kill everyone whose forehead is not marked. Okay, show no mercy, have no pity. Right, so even when it comes to our biological family members, all right, they not in the truth. Okay, they don't believe in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. They don't care. They don't care about their nationality. Whatever, all of the above. So guess what? The Lord is not going to spare them. Okay, the Lord is not going to spare them. Okay, so it says, kill them all, old and young, girls and women and little children, but do not touch anyone with the mark. All right, so this is the Lord talking. All right, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is speaking. Okay, so it says, all right, but do not touch anyone with the mark, that mark of exemption, which is spiritual. Okay, begin right here at the temple. So they began by killing the 70 leaders. All right, so judgment is going to start with those that know the truth. Okay, and then it's gonna trickle down to the 2/3, the non-believers. Okay, so that's why keeping the Passover is serious. All right, it's a solemn assembly. Okay, and we understand the times we're living in. So let me go back. I want to get the word mark right quick in the blue letter, just so I can prove it. All right. Because I know scoffers, they probably saying to themselves, I'm lying. That don't mean that, but the elder apostles of Great Millstone teach us to go into the definition, the blue letter. All right. So let me get this word mark. All right. So this is the word mark. I'm going to play it out loud.
Strong's H8420, Tav.
All right, so Tav. All right, Tav in the Hebrew say mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. Okay. Okay, this the root word for Tav. Okay.
Strong's H8427, Tava.
Okay, which is pretty much saying the same thing. It's a scratch, all right, or imprint. Okay. All right, and that lines up with Revelation the 7th chapter. So let's go there right quick. I'm gonna get that in the KJV. All right. So there's Revelation 7:1. Revelation 7:1, okay? And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, all right? So no matter where you at, okay, you can't run from the judgment of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, all right? So if you're not of the elect, you're doomed, all right? That's just the bottom line. So it says, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree, all right? And that wind represents, destruction, all right? And, all chaos, erupting, all right? And the only reason the Lord hasn't started, Jacob's trouble yet, and also just World War III just going full blown and going nuclear, all right, is because of his elect, all right? The Lord is purging his elect, men, and getting his house in order, so to speak, all right? And that goes back to what I was saying earlier about that sifting. That's why you got who the Lord don't want in the truth, all right? He's taken out, all right? So all the guys that's not sincere, doing this in sincerity and truth, the Lord is taking them out, all right? So it says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, in their foreheads, okay? So that goes back to what I was saying. It's not a literal mark. Like, you're not just going to see words on all of the elect foreheads, okay? It's a spiritual mark, that mark of exemption. And like I said, the elect, they're going to have this truth, all right, the 100% truth, all right, the correct doctrine, the correct names, all right, etc., etc. All right, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, all right? And I'm going to get Isaiah 33:6. Okay, so it says, all right, that's all I want. There's Isaiah 33:6, okay? Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? So that's what the elect is going to have, all right? The elect, they're going to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that's going to get them through Jacob's trouble, all right, and get them on those chariots, the so-called UFOs, all right? So that's how the elect is going to make it out of here, all right? Let me, go get this other scripture. There's Revelation 14. Let me see where I want to start. There's Revelation 14. All right. So even with that, while because the world is going to be running from the chariots, the so-called UFOs. All right. So the chariots, they're going to be delivering and destroying. They're going to be destroying 2/3 of our people and these heathens, all right, and building structures and things like that. But they're going to be delivering the Lord's elect, all right, of the 12 tribes, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right. So this Revelation chapter 20, and I'm going to start at all right, I'm going to start at 19. All right. I could have started up. Lord willing, I remember, I want to do a breakdown of Revelation 14. All right. So this Revelation 14-19. All right. It says, and the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? You know, which in Matthew it tell you the reapers are the angels. Okay? So it says, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. All right? You know? So billions of people is going to perish in these last days. All right? Billions of people. You know, it's starting now. It's starting now. You got crazy deaths by the day. All right? You got people putting their children in the oven, cooking them. All right? You got all type of shit going on. All right? You just had a woman, I seen this yesterday. You just had a woman, she gave birth, all right? She gave birth to a child, and then she ended up killing it. All right? She ended up killing her child, okay? You know, right after birth. You know, so they'll let you know we're in the last days. All right, when you start seeing crazy news like that, they'll let you know we're in the last days. All right, you know, so evils is growing on the earth. All right, let me go back. All right, you know, so we understand millions will perish. Like Scripture said, 1,000 shall fall on the your right and your left. All right, and 10,000 on your side in Psalms 91. All right, but it's not going to come nigh thee. Bear with me. Let me get it. All right. Okay. And I'm gonna just get this point right here. So there's Psalms 91 and 7. Psalms 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right? You know, so it's not going to come on the elect that have that mark of exemption. Okay? You know, so we understand thousands of people are going to be perishing in Jacob's trouble when society collapse. Okay? And it's going to go into the billions when World War III commence. All right? When World War III commence, and they start shooting those ICBM missiles, okay? When they go full blown, all right? Let me get this next precept. This is Jeremiah 23. Let's see. This is Jeremiah 23, and I'm going to start at I'm going to start at 7. All right? Jeremiah 23 and 7. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahawah, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all the countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Okay? So another Exodus, all right, or what I like to call, you know, the second Exodus, all right? This is going to be the greatest deliverance by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, all right? You know? This is going to be the greatest deliverance, all right? You know? So, you know, people about the literacy, according to Revelation 1 and 7, that fathership, you know, that white horse that the scriptures talk about, you know, that's a spaceship, all right, that's a chariot according to the Bible, all right, that's the you know, that's the spaceship of Yahawashi, all right, and that's going to cover the whole earth, okay, you know, so, man, it's about to be it's going to outdo, you know, these sci-fi movies, all right? You know, and Independence Day and all that, okay? So it says, well, that's it on that. What time? Let me see. Okay, I'm about to close out. I'm gonna get a couple more and I'm gonna close out. Yeah. So there's let me see. Bear with me. All right. Oh, Salaki. I meant to get First Peter. This First Peter 4:17. Salaki. All right. I forgot to get that one. All right. So this First Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Okay? Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. Right. You know, that's why Elder Apostle Gabar always say, you know, the reason why guys fall out because they don't completely understand that you coming into the truth, you know, to suffer. All right? We got to suffer just like our Lord suffered, just like Yahawashi suffered. Okay? So you're not just about to come into the truth and then, you know, you about to just be overwhelmed with blessings. Okay? The Lord is all about balance. So you're going to receive both. All right? You know, you're going to have some good days and you're going to have some bad days. All right? It's going to be a balance to it. All right? You know, so the Lord chastised those he loved. Okay? But he's going to destroy the unbelievers. All right? You know, so that's why this truth is deadly serious. I'm going to get one more precept and I'm going to close out. Let me see. All right. So this, I'll just get this one. All right, this Romans 8:1. Romans 8:1. It says, there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahawashi, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. All right? And I was focused on that word condemnation. Let me get it right quick in the blue letter. All right? So the elect is not going to be condemned with Babylon the Great America, all right? And Esau, the so-called white man, and 2/3 of our people. Okay? The elect is going to be exempt from judgment. Okay? So let's get that right quick. Just that word condemnation. All right? In the Greek.
Strong's G 2631. Katakrima. Katakrima.
All right? It says sentence, damnatory sentence, condemnation. All right? Strong's definition. Sentence, the verdict, condemnation. Let's get the root word. Okay, this is the root word.
Strong's G 2632. Katakrino. Katakrino.
Okay, to give judgment, all right, against, to judge worthy of punishment, all right, by one's good example to render another's wickedness the more evident and censurable, all right? You know, but that's the point, you know, to judge worthy of punishment, okay? You know, so 2/3 they're worthy of punishment. You know, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is deeming them worthy of punishment, okay? And they're going to be dying painful deaths, all right? No death by pain, okay? In Jacob's trouble and when those nuclear missiles hit, okay? So Lord willing, that was edifying. Want to end it and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Harakakodash. Double honors to the old apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, doing the same and teaching the same. All right, shalom.